But does it look like a kindergartner just wrote this paper, or does it look like a doctoral student wrote it? I don't know, but I'm about to find out when I get my grade. Balance, people. I'm learning balance. Seeing the full story, my full journey, everything that really happens. This is a raw and real channel, people. I'm sharing my life with you. Happy birthday, Emma! Happy birthday! Good morning, friends, and welcome to this week's video. This week we're just gonna go through a couple of my school days together and just kind of see what I get up to. The last 2 weeks I just did some different kind of vlogs just to change it up a little bit. But I had a very busy last couple of weeks with school. I wrote my first paper and I did really well on it, so I'm happy about that. I took my patho midterm, did well on that, so I've just been cranking out schoolwork, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys back through and show you a bit more of my school life. Today I'm definitely doing a lot of discussion stuff for role development, so I'm gonna work on that first. And then later on I'll get into kind of more of what I got up to with like my paper and how the midterm was and stuff, and tell you kind of what else I'm learning about. But I need to get into it now because I'm already a bit behind. If you like these vlogs, make sure to hit the thumbs up and click subscribe so you can follow along with more of my CRNA School videos. And I'm just gonna get right into it. I've been trying to write this discussion post for my role development class for like half an hour, and I just can't do it. My brain will not process and compute what I need it to. Like, I just don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm wondering if I should just try and word vomit, like type out a bunch of stuff and then go through and edit it, and maybe I'll be able to find something good to use within that. But guys, right now, I don't know what's wrong with me. My brain's not working. After 11, now I'm gonna eat some kiwi, and for my next discussion post I have to find a journal article and then write about it. So I'm going to eat this while I look through and find my article. So I was able to finish a good amount of schoolwork. I finished everything that I needed to for the day. So that was 2 discussion posts and then 2 replies for other discussion posts that I did earlier in the week. Today is actually my best friend Emma's birthday. You guys saw her a couple vlogs ago at the beach with me. So I'm actually gonna drive to Orlando to hang out with her tonight because I didn't think I was gonna have time, but I powered through my assignments and now I have time. So I just quickly changed and got ready. I'm gonna pack a little bag, head over there, and I'll take you guys through some birthday shenanigans, and hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. Let's go to Orlando. Happy birthday, Emma! Happy birthday! They said you didn't have any skills. Alright, Maria, your turn. Why check out the back of my hair on this? Cute, I did a good job.
You did do that. I didn't even know you could do that.
I have many talents that you don't know about. Sisters, not twins. This is like Pocahontas chic. Vlog me, Myrna. She's my best friend's best friend. I'm a bit jealous, but you know, it's alright. Well, this week took a bit of a dramatic turn. Of course, I originally wanted to just go to Orlando and hang out for my friend's birthday, have a little fun, you know, come back home and carry on with my week as usual. But instead, I went to Orlando for her birthday and immediately started drinking with everyone. And at that point, I had already decided I was just gonna spend the night over at her house, no big deal. So I just never really drink anymore. Like, before school started, I would have maybe 1 or 2 glasses of wine, just like a couple times a week. Not a big deal, but even if I were to have more than 2 glasses of wine, I'm hungover the next day. 100% for sure going to be hungover. I don't know why, I've always just been very susceptible to hangovers. So I go to Orlando and everyone starts taking tequila shots, so I'm like taking tequila shots with everyone. And like, I don't know why when I start drinking, I think that I can keep up with everybody and then I can just drink as much as I want and be fine, because I can't. So I don't know, I just kept drinking with everyone and it was fine. I mean, we had a great time, but I stayed up until, I don't think I went to sleep till like 2:30 or something in the morning, and I never do that. I'm in bed usually by like 10 or 11, so that was late for me. And I know I wanted to wake up and come home early the next day, and that wasn't a problem. I woke up I think a little bit before 7, before my alarm went off, and I already knew that I was hungover. I knew it was bad because I looked at my Fitbit. It's charging right now, but I don't have my Fitbit on. I looked at my Fitbit, and while I was laying on the couch just waking up, my heart rate was like 110. I don't know if it was a mix of like anxiety and dehydration or what, but I was just thinking, this is not good. This is not good at all. But I knew, like, normally I know my body. I know that when I wake up the next day after I've been drinking, I'm usually fine for about an hour, and then after that is when I start really feeling hungover. So I said, okay, this is it. This is my moment. I need to go now. So I quickly like packed up all of my stuff and just booked it out the door. I think I left at her house at like 7:10 and was back at mine by about like 8:30. And I got home, took a shower. I took, what did I take? I took 2 Tylenol, a Pepcid, like an anti-nausea pill, and I took an allergy pill just because I take an allergy pill every day and I hadn't taken one, so I figured I'm just, might as well throw it in the pot. But I took all those things. I knew I didn't want to eat anything. I knew I wanted to just keep my stomach empty. I drank a little bit of water. I didn't go crazy chugging water because I knew that would probably mess me up too. But I drank a little bit of water, and then I went in the bedroom, closed all the blinds, closed the curtains, and got back into bed. We have like an adjustable bed frame thing, so I put the head of the bed up so that I thought maybe if I laid all the way flat I'd be nauseous. There's all my nursing tips and tricks I was just applying to my hangover. But I got back into bed and didn't wake up until after 12. It's just so unlike me, and I just felt, I don't know, I just felt bad about myself. I felt disappointed in myself that now I was wasting this whole day, because I'm usually out of bed at 6:30, in the gym by 7:30, in the office by 9:45, and doing a full day of schoolwork and just being very, very productive. So I'm not crying, there's just something in my eye. But I don't know, I just messed up. I don't even feel good about myself now. Today's Friday, so that happened, that was Wednesday night. So this is yesterday that I'm talking about now. But so I finally got out of bed around like 12:30 and ate a little bit of food and just was trying to not feel entirely hungover. But even today I don't feel 100%. Like, this is like a 2-day thing now. And granted, how old am I? I'm 26. Like, I'm not old. I'm far too young to be experiencing this bad of hangover. And I'm just too old to be doing this crap, you know? Like, it's like, where's the line between letting myself have fun and going out and enjoying myself and still feeling good about myself afterwards and not feeling guilty? I mean, should I feel guilty? Should I feel bad that I went and enjoyed myself and had a good night? Because realistically, I got all my school stuff done for the day beforehand. And even yesterday, I broke all my rules yesterday. I was on the couch with my laptop doing patho, but I did everything I needed to do for school. So does it matter that, you know, I missed a workout and I messed up my routine for a day, or I slept in and wasn't as productive as I normally would be? But I was still able to get my school stuff done. So I don't know. I just have this internal struggle right now, this battle of, should I be feeling bad and guilty about going out and having a good time even though I got all my stuff done? Or is it okay that I did that? Should I feel fine and not even really be thinking about it or not stressing about it? I'd love to hear your input, so please leave a comment below. If you feel the way I do when you do things like this. Do you get this like feeling of guilt even though you really maybe don't need to be feeling guilty? Or do you think it's just and that we need to hold ourselves a bit more accountable now that, you know, we're in these higher level programs and have more things to commit ourselves to? So is it okay to go and act like a child and have fun and be hungover for a day, or is it, you know, not really appropriate anymore? I don't know. So that's kind of how I've been feeling today with all of this. Is it's just really this balancing act of, is it okay to go and have a good time and neglect my responsibilities? And I don't know. Honestly, I probably sound so dramatic right now, but if you're like me, who you love to stick to your schedule, you like to hold yourself accountable, you like to be a certain way, then I mean, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's just this thing where you're like, why did I take those steps back? Why did I do that? It's not like me, and I don't know, I just don't feel good about it. So I just kind of wanted to rant and get that off my chest and just say, you know, that even though I've been doing so well and had such a good balance from here on out, like from when I started to now, I'm not great at it still. I'm still figuring things out and learning, and yeah, so I don't know. I think it's just really, I'm still just working on finding that balance of when can I take a step and do something fun and not feel guilty about it, or do I need to, you know, even for my own mental health and stuff, like should I just not do that kind of thing? Should I only stick to, you know, doing like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, is it okay to completely, you know, go do something crazy for a couple of days and or should I just do like little things that are gonna make me feel happy, like go for a walk on the beach or something? I don't know, I think for my mental health I need to kind of make some choices and see where I'm willing to sacrifice some things. But I guess that's just all part of the program, you know, that's all part of what I signed up for. And yeah, so that's just kind of how I'm feeling with that. But anyway, I did promise that I would talk about like my paper and midterm. So my midterm for patho went really well. It took me 3 hours to do. It was all short answer questions, so that was a little bit scary. But yeah, it was I had done a lot of studying for it and prepping, but it was real. It was not like any kind of midterm I've done before, and it's not like any of the quizzes that we've had, so it was very, very in-depth. But that just shows you, you know, never underestimate anything that you're doing in a DNP program. And then my paper, I did really well on my paper too, but I put a lot of work into that, and obviously I love to write. I wrote a book, I'm a writer, but yeah, it was fun getting back into it and organizing and writing a paper and getting those really good marks. Like when I read the comments that my instructor put, I literally started crying. But there's this little bit of like imposter syndrome I think going on with me, where I'm like, should I really be here? Do I really deserve to be here? Is this, you know, am I cut out for this? So getting those really good marks on that paper really helped kind of solidify, like, okay, no, you are where you're meant to be. You're gonna be fine. You're able to do this. Because, you know, turning in your first paper for doctoral program is kind of scary. It's like, am I, you know, does it look like a kindergartner just wrote this paper, or does it look like a doctoral student wrote it? I don't know, but I'm about to find out when I get my grade. So I don't know, I feel like things are kind of solidifying, you know, my place, and, you know, I'm understanding that, yeah, I'm where I'm supposed to be, but then I kind of act out and go and do something stupid for a day. So balance, people. I'm learning balance. I think I'm gonna wrap the vlog up here because I know it's pretty long, just this talking, ranting stuff, but I'm sorry that it was not a typical, like, through the week. I just could not vlog during my 1,000-hour hangover, and you really didn't want to see it. It was embarrassing. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this anyway and just hearing me out and seeing the full story, my full journey, everything that really happens. This is a raw and real channel, people. I'm just sharing my life with you, and I hope that you can find some message in it, or you can at least comment below with something nice and make me feel better about myself. Anyway, I'll see you all next Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks for watching. Good night.